I'm about to jump back on my laptop in a minute.
All right.
This ain't gonna be too long of a review because I got some shit to do, shit to watch, shit to clean. Yeah.
Yeah.
This is one of the albums I am interested to talk about for years, honestly.
Yeah.
First, I hate technology.
Mhm.
Tonight's BMS, Power Book 2, Swarm, all that shit I'm about to watch tonight.
Yes. Oh yeah, I told you they shooting season 4 in my neighborhood.
Season 4 of what?
Power.
Oh, that's dope. That's
Yeah,
dope.
they doing it. I think tonight. I think they're supposed to be doing it tonight. So they're already shooting season 4.
Season 4, Book 2 or Tommy?
Yeah, book 2. No, season 4, book 2.
Okay, that's dope.
You know what I mean? So yeah, man, they already started. I don't know when we're getting season 4, but they already started shooting it.
I think the Tommy show is gonna come after Book 2.
No, the next one is Kanan.
Oh, so Kane is after
Yeah,
Tyreek. Okay.
Kanan gonna be next, and then I don't know when Tommy's is coming because there was a rumor that they had canceled it.
No, that got renewed for season 2.
Well, I don't know when that's coming. I know Kanan is already done, so that season is coming. I think that's gonna be next. That's gonna be like the summer,
Okay, cool.
you know.
When is this laptop gonna come on, man?
He got like he got others coming also though.
You got what?
He got other shows that's coming.
Yeah, I heard about that.
He has other shows that's coming out. But Kanan season is done, so that's coming. I don't know when Tommy is dropping.
Okay.
Yeah, man.
Okay. About to start in about 13 minutes. It's not tax so fucking huge. I might switch over to my laptop. Hold on.
Okay. Oh,
All right. Can y'all hear me?
yeah.
All right, cool. Okay. Yeah, I heard. I'm already hearing good reviews on this Thorn movie. I mean, Swarm miniseries.
Or the on Amazon.
Yeah.
Yeah, I might check that out.
Let everybody know. Don't be spoiling anything about on the shows I'm gonna watch later on. Please don't spoil it in the comment section, please. I know how some.
They ain't watch it. They still got basic cable.
You said what?
I said they still got basic cable. They ain't watching the shit we watch. You know, you're like Swarm. What's that? Wu-Tang?
Oh, jeez. What's this? Well, if I get one more motherfucker asking me to do some artwork, well, I'm sick and tired of these motherfuckers hitting me up for some cartoon pictures. God damn it. Oh,
Yeah, they be requesting me. I just be blocking the asses like fuck out of here.
exactly.
I already got a logo. I don't even know.
God, that should be getting on my fucking nerves. One of my favorite, them fake ass music promoters. Oh, Jesus. Just doing some rehearsing. Oh, Lord, I'm so tired.
Yes.
So, this is your first time hearing this album?
Yep.
Gosh. And you heard the link that I sent you, right? Just making sure.
The link for what? The Rolling Stones album?
No, the Aretha album, the one we talking about tonight.
Which one? Yeah,
The
already heard
Okay,
it.
okay, cool, cool. Lord, 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 Lord. The next month is gonna be some straight up hip hop. I tell you,
Yes.
this disco month has been kind of fun though.
Yeah. When we doing the BGs? That's next week.
I'll let you know because there's still some artists I want to get to that we haven't talked about.
Like,
I'm thinking about doing Sister Sledge, We Are Family next week. I'm thinking about that one.
it's a great album.
Yes, sir.
Great album.
I know Donna Summer's Bad Girls is next week as well.
Great album too.
And of course, we got to do the Betty Davis. Yeah, next week might be a busy week because I know we got Christian's request, and then at some point we got to do the Best Man retrospective. You know,
Yes. Yeah, I'm still on like episode 6, so I ain't finished that.
oh, it's all good.
Gotta finish that. Next week is my birthday. I'm off
What day is your birthday next week?
Friday, 25th.
Okay, it's cool. Then we want to do no videos that day.
I'm off. I ain't doing a goddamn thing. Anybody want me on their show, they got to do that before Friday.
Okay, try your birthday is the 25th. You said.
Yes, 25th. My grandfather's the day after mine, so we
Okay.
celebrate his birthday also. Have a
All
drink
right.
with him.
So I'll make sure not to schedule anything because I don't have to work night audit next week. So yeah.
Yes, that's what's up.
All right.
Every season is here. Oh, man. A lot of Eries I know, my family and shit. A lot of uncles and cousins. Both my grandfathers are like the day after mine, which is crazy. You know, Jamal from 80s and 90s says it's on the 20th.
Sweet.
Yes,
Shout out, my boy.
yes, and our newest member Sydney, she's on the 22nd. It's crazy, yo. I mean,
Okay, I'm about to. You got any birthday plans, or you just chilling?
I'm going out tomorrow. Actually, I'm celebrating it like tomorrow and the weekend.
Oh,
I went out last week because my homeboy birthday was last week, so we're celebrating it for him. And then tomorrow I'm gonna go out. You know what I'm saying? And maybe Saturday. And but I'm gonna keep next week open just in case I feel like going out. So
Yeah, man. Celebrate your birthday, man.
yeah, it's been a minute since COVID. Like I couldn't do shit in the last 2 or 3 years, but now be able to go out again. Like, yeah, that's what it is.
Got you.
Sam said favorite Screwball member. I gotta send you that Screwball vinyl too. I ain't forget I got vinyl to send. But I've been lazy. I ain't go to the post office yet.
You good?
You know what I'm saying? I got like 3 vinyls to send.
Oh,
Now that I know that you like Barry Manilow, I'm gonna send that shit. My favorite one is probably be a Black Poet and KO. De La Soul is on Jimmy Fallon. I've been seeing a lot of De La. What they doing? They're doing Stakes is High with Black Thought. That's dope.
We're living in the days of the man made a way see. Every aspect is vivid. You brothers no longer talk. And yo, these brothers living, not to give it. 24/7 on a microphone. Blow one translating the show. The no offense to a player, but we don't play. If you take offense, it gotta be that way. And my man Black Thought got something to say.
CG to make the figures at a high regard. And people die for it nowadays ain't hard. Invested in fantasy, the non-card. But look at your reality, see times are hard. People understand your credit, but can't complete the card. Till now, videos saying they gon' start. See things like that make your mama cry. Better watch the way you spend it, cause the stakes is high. You know the stakes is high.
When we talk about the vibe, we want y'all to say
Vibrations, come on, stakes is high.
you know the
Stakes is high.
Come on, man.
I think smiling and crumbling is against the law because love don't get you through life no more. So you know how you suck and how you getting in and who the man holding each up and how it's skin. What a hot, what a pop. I heard you call the body. Seem like every man and woman shares a life with time.
But they ain't no organized.
Mixing crimes with life and time. Taking a big scout route, topping out better than they know their daughters and their sons.
And though people go through pain and still don't gain positive contact. Just like my main man who got others filling up his physical influence, his mind got congested. He got a 9 and blew it. Neighborhoods are now hoods because nobody's neighbors, just animals surviving with that animal behavior under eye. Who be rocking from dark to light sky. Experiments with needles and skin connects. No matter if you don't understand where we're from, they're called the projects because when the stakes is high, they'll damn sure try to do anything to get a piece of the pie. electrify, even die for the cash. But at last, we be out. Even though you wanted more, this issue is closed like an elevator door, but soon we open once we get to the next floor.
Yeah, the stakes is high. They got De La Soul on Jimmy Fallon right now. Killing it.
Is that De La on the Late Show?
Yeah, that's on Jimmy Fallon with Black Thought. It is stakes is high.
Cool. I'm gonna peep that later and shit.
Yeah, they're doing a nice tribute to True Goy.
Gotcha. All right, let me. Okay, my laptop is charging. Pull up my notes. Okay, this is okay. I'm ready to start whenever you are.
Let's go.
Good try. Can you hear me?
Yeah. Hey. We hear you. Yep.
Okay. Yeah, I'm ready to start whenever you are because I'm about to really smash this laptop on the wall right now.
Okay.
All right. What's up, YouTube? How's everyone doing? It's your boy Reg in the building. I got my homeboy Try with me.
Yes. What up?
Good. Before I start, I want to say a few rest in peace. Rest in peace to Bobby Caldwell. For those who don't know, I mean, he's a famous R&B, soul, jazz singer who's probably best known for the song "What You Won't Do for Love." You know, he also did other songs like he also did other songs like "My Flame." You know, "Open Your Eyes." You know what I'm saying? Famous blue-eyed soul singer. Even though I hate using that term. He mostly definitely had a following in Japan and stuff like that, you know. He's been sick for plenty of years, and just yesterday he passed away. He passed away from side effects from fluoquinolone. You know, I'm saying the name wrong, forgive me, but rest in peace to him.
Okay.
Also, rest in peace to Sean Lemkin. You know, he played Nipsey, the bartender for Martin. You know what I'm saying?
Shit.
He was also he also knew Martin way before, you know, back in the that was like
I didn't
so what?
I didn't know he died. The bartender from Nipsey?
Yeah, he passed.
Wow.
Yeah, he passed away yesterday.
That's crazy.
Yeah, man. Sean Lemkin, you know, one of Martin's homeboys and whatnot too. And that's one of the things I've always liked about Martin Lawrence. Like a lot of his homeboys he knew from back in the day, he put them on and stuff like that too. Like cats like Martin Lawrence, Eddie Murphy, Red Fox, and whatnot. So rest in peace to Sean Lemkin and rest in peace to Bobby Caldwell.
Yeah.
All right. So tonight's album we're going to talk about is Aretha Franklin with her 25th album, La Diva. This album came out September 6, 1979. This is her last album on Atlantic Records. Singles album is known for. It came out with 2 singles from what I'm looking at, Ladies Only and Half a Love. It was produced by Aretha Franklin, Vanda and Young, Charles Kipp, Skip Carbaro, and Van McCoy. Yes, the same Van McCoy that did The Hustle. He also did David Ruffin's Walk Away from Love. I'm gonna walk away. That song right there.
Wow,
You know what I'm saying? So yeah, that's one of my favorite Ruffin songs he's ever came out with too. So yeah, man. So this was actually her disco album that she came out with as the last album that she did on Atlantic Records, like I mentioned. And you guys should also know, she pretty much had a good run, from like 67 to 74. Commercially, she definitely had a good run, but then somehow, some way, by the time she dropped what's the album? The Let Me In Your Life album, commercially, she was kind of slumping a little bit,
Uh-huh.
and also around this time too, Jerry Wexler left Atlantic Records for Warner Brothers in 1976, and pretty much Jerry Wexler was like one of the glues that held Atlantic Records together. So between like 76 and 79, Aretha pretty much was kind of bombing on the charts, but that don't mean like she was dropping some bad stuff, because by that time she dropped the Sparkle soundtrack with Curtis Mayfield, which that got her the song Something He Can Feel, which En Vogue, En Vogue sampled that. I'm not sampled, but covered that for their version on the Funky Divas album, which honestly, vocally, I kind of like that version a bit better.
Oh,
You know what I'm saying? Then we got 1977. She dropped the Sweet Passion album, which that was also produced by Lamont Dozier. You know what I'm saying? From Doja Harlan from Motown. Which that album itself, that was an okay album. It had some heat though. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I like the title track. That was a pretty good song. And then fast forward to 1978, she dropped the Almighty Fire, and this time she reunited with Curtis Mayfield. She reunited with Curtis Mayfield on this one, and commercially that didn't do too well. That didn't really do too well, but she did end up getting a Grammy nomination. She ended up getting a Grammy nomination for that album as well too, for best R&B vocal performance. So 1979, that was a very transitional year when it came to disco, where if you guys remember when we talked about the Kiss Dynasty album, which I did not like the album, but Try loves it. That album was released like in the tail end of the year when people were just fed up with disco. A lot of the classic rock acts like Rolling Stones, like I mentioned, was trying to get into that fucking sound. And when it came to the R&B music side of things, we had Donna Summer, we had Diana Ross. They were crossing over with disco too. You also had people like Chic, groups like Chic you mentioned, but then you also had another singer that was not really disco, but at the same time gave Aretha a run for her money, and that was Natalie Cole. And when it came to like Natalie Cole and Aretha Franklin, they kind of had I'm not going to say falling out. They pretty much like the media was trying to sensationalize that, because what you guys got to remember, Natalie Cole came out and Aretha Franklin was always known to getting like the best R&B vocal performance. She held that award for like maybe 6-7 years straight. Then Natalie Cole broke that record, and people were over here calling Natalie Cole like the new Aretha Franklin. Like, and you know how Aretha is.
Right.
She did not take that kindly one bit.
Uh-huh.
So, you know, that kind of created like some beef with one another, which I think eventually that they squashed it eventually, but for a couple of years they weren't really seeing eye to eye on one another and whatnot too. And you know, you guys should know how Aretha Franklin is. You know, I love Aretha Franklin, but she definitely had that diva energy when it came to certain artists and whatnot too. You know what I'm saying? So you know, Atlantic Records was trying to do like a one last ditch effort. Because you got to also remember too, Atlantic Records around this time, they were definitely utilizing like the black division and the white division. And what I mean by that is like they were mostly focusing on like a lot of rock music around that time too. Like the Rolling Stones, I think, had a deal there. Led Zeppelin, for instance, had a distribution deal with Atlantic Records too. So, and even around this time too, I want to say Ray Charles also came back to Atlantic Records because he had left for ABC Records.
Mm-hmm.
He said, "What about Michael Jackson?" I'm mostly just talking about female R&B artists in this one right here. Just bear with me right now. Michael Jackson is not going to be mentioned in every video I do. I love Michael, but still. But yeah. So, so yeah, man. So give me 1 second. So Aretha Franklin was just making like one last ditch effort when it came to Atlantic Records, because you guys should also know that she eventually went to Arista Records. Oh, that's another thing too. Dionne Warwick, you know, she pretty much had a little comeback of sorts when she went to Arista Records.
Mm-hmm.
And ironically, what's her name? Aretha hooked up with Clive Davis, said, "Look, I want to deal with Arista. I want you to do the same thing we did with Dionne." That's going to be another story when we talk about the Aretha album. Hopefully sometime this year, though, because that's a very underrated album. But so yeah, I'm gonna really just be very sparse when it comes to my thoughts on this record for now. But for now, the album cover, very dope album cover right here. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
Yeah, man, it's very dope album cover. You know,
she looked gorgeous on there. That might be the sexiest I've seen Aretha Franklin look.
I agree.
What happened to her? Why she look so cool?
There was one other. If you've seen the greatest hits from 1980, 1994 cover, she looked pretty sexy on that too. But you said what happened to her?
Why she let herself go?
I mean, people age; they just gain weight sometimes, you know.
But damn, it's a total like transition, yo.
Shit.
Eddie Murphy still looked the same like he did in 1983.
That's true.
You know what I'm saying? Like he ain't let himself go. He kept himself in shape.
But yeah, man. And you got to also remember too, because at some point she was also smoking cigarettes. And you know, after she quit cigarettes, she kind of gained some of that weight back from what I looked up. So
they say when you drink a lot and you smoke a lot, you gain weight.
Yeah, especially cigarettes and stuff too. Whew.
That's right. I never smoked a cigarette.
Me neither, and I don't want to.
Yeah,
that shit was fucking painful. But yeah, man. So yeah, this album has 10 tracks. Let's get this shit started. Track number 1, Ladies Only. This was a single off this record. A very, very, very good song. It started off like typical disco songs, had like a very dreamy kind of feel, dreamy kind of atmosphere. But then once that disco beat kicks in, it just becomes a whole different other song and whatnot. You know what I'm saying? Definitely like this one. Nice way to kick off the album.
She killed it on here. This was a banger. Definitely enjoyed this track, and it went like 5 minutes long. A lot of these songs went into like 4 or 5 minutes long, but you know, with the Aretha on it, she definitely killed it.
Yeah, and this is also one of the 3 songs on this album that she did, and pretty much the songs that she did, including another one of my favorites ones. I'm gonna get more into that when we talk about the album at the end. But yeah, definitely a very banging up a song. Track number 2 is gonna get a bit better. Very bass, like the bass on this one, and I definitely feel like this one definitely had a more of like a funkier tone to it compared to disco, like a soulful, funky kind of vibe. I definitely felt like her voice fit when it came to this song. It definitely fit when it came to this, So I like it.
This we have the right track listing. It's gonna get a little bit better, that one.
Yeah, we're gonna.
Yeah.
We
That's track 2, right? I don't know. I gotta check because you know how YouTube was.
You said what?
I say you know how YouTube is. That's track 2.
Yeah, I sent you that link on Instagram and stuff like that with the right track listing.
No,
Yeah.
but that's the streaming though. That don't have the track listing. That's just the streaming album. A lot of them times when these motherfuckers upload the album and they just stream it, they don't even put the track listing in there. Like you got to go to like the artist channel to get it.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it's a dope. That's one of my favorite tracks though. Like the beat is fire, the bass line. I love the melody. Rita killed it.
Yeah, most definitely. All right. Track number 3. What if I should have ever need you? One of my favorite tracks off this record. This is definitely one of the more vintage ballads when it came to this album, which this album definitely had like a lot of ballads, for disco. Right. But again, the ballads weren't too bad, but right. This one was a pretty cool track right here. Again, vocally, she did a thing on this one vocally. I liked it.
I felt like she mixed it up on the album. Like she still had some of the Motown sound in it.
Yeah.
But she had like the disco in there, and it was a nice balance, and this was a nice track.
I definitely loved it.
Yeah.
Track number 4, Honey, I Need Your Love. Out of all of the Aretha Penn songs, this one might be my least favorite, to be real with you.
Right.
But I definitely feel like the vocal runs on this song was more notable. Especially when we get to the bridge. I feel like vocally, she elevated this song vocally.
This was fire, definitely. I love the melody, the beat. It was real soulful.
Yeah, very soulful. Track number 5, I Was Made for You. In my opinion, my favorite song off this album. This song, she actually did this song. She wrote this song with her son Clarence Franklin. You know what I'm saying? Dope songwriter. And they actually had a featured guest. I forgot this cat's name. I always forget this cat's name, but very, very, very good, great song right here. I'm gonna pull up his name in a minute because they don't even have him. Very, very, very great song. This song right here. Again, this one is definitely a very dreamy ballad that she was doing and whatnot. She did a very, very, very dope performance on Soul Train. Even though it was lip synced and whatnot, it was still a pretty dope performance. Yeah, I love this song. This one of my favorite Aretha songs from that period.
Yeah, this was dope. She killed it on the vocals, real soulful, and I love the way that she sang
it. Yeah, this is a very dope song indeed. All right, track number 6, Only Star. Now, I'm gonna be real with you. When I first heard this record, I didn't really care too much for it. It mostly has something to do with like the songwriting.
Right.
Like I wanna be the only star at the disco, baby. I'm just like, really? I mean, Aretha wrote this song though, and I'm just looking at myself like, really? It sounds like you know how you watch one of those late '70s
Mhm.
disco exploitation movies, and
Right.
yeah, it kind of sounds like it's something that could be fit there. But
Right.
over the years, when I re-listened to it again, I actually felt like, you know what, this is actually a nice little, dare I say, cute kind of song. You know what I'm saying? Cute
Cute.
kind of song.
It
I
was a
feel
cute
like,
kind of song.
yeah, I mostly felt like the background, the chemistry between her and her backup vocalist, and the backup vocalist, consisted of, Zulima Kasut, if I fucked up her last name, Diane Destry, of
Uh-huh.
course, her sister Carolyn Franklin, very underrated singer, Sharon
Right.
Brown. Like I felt like the chemistry between that and then again elevated the song too. You like, especially that outro talk about with disco
Right.
queens. You know what that means with
Right.
disco queens. I'm just like, it's a very disco song, but it's not the most disco heavy of the
Mhm.
song. You know what I'm saying? So
Right.
I definitely felt like the song right here isn't a quiet taste, but I like it.
I thought it was dope. Well, I mean, she's not known for disco. That's the thing. It's like there's some artists that try to do disco and like a Neil Diamond, and he fell flat on his face. But I don't think Aretha was. I mean, if people listen to the album and they like, oh, this is kind of different. Well, she wasn't made for disco though. She's soul. You know what I'm saying? Donna Summer. That's
Yeah.
that's Donna Summer's lane. You know what I'm saying? So it's like some songs you might have to get used to. But I thought it was a good song.
Yeah, it was a very, very good song, whatnot too. You know what I'm saying? Very good song. Um track number fuck yeah. Track number two. Track number 7, Reasons Why. This is actually a cover of the Emotion song Reasons Why. I want to say either the Flowers one or the Rejoice album, one of those albums.
Mhm.
But this was again a pretty cool record. I don't think I like as much as the Emotions version,
Right.
but it's still pretty dope.
I like it. I think it was a banging ass track. And again, like she killed it, and I love the bass line and the melody. Yeah.
Definitely. By the way, the dude singing with her on "I Was Made for You" was a cat named Eric Robinson.
Okay.
All right. Track number 8, "You Brought Me Back to Life." Um, Not really a fan of this one. I kind of feel like the Van McCoy songs on this one was kind of, you know
Right.
what I'm saying? I definitely felt like he didn't really give her the best material compared to some of the other.
Yeah, it was okay.
Yeah. All right. Next song is Half of Love. This is a cover of Zuluma's version of Half of Love and stuff like that too. Zuluma, from what I looked up, she was also a member of the group Faith, Hope, and Charity. You know what I'm saying? She passed away September 30th to 2013. RIP to her. Again, this was a pretty okay, not really one of my favorites on this record, you know.
I like the beat for this. Beat was fire, and the horns on it, and it definitely killed it.
Definitely. All right, and the last song on this album we got is track 10, The Feeling. Now, out of all these songs on this album, this was probably the most disco heavy. And of course, excuse me. It was produced by Van McCoy. This one again, pretty cool track, but at the same time, I feel like they're just 40 flat out. I don't know if I would have preferred this song if it was like the earlier part of the album, but this one's a pretty decent track.
Yeah, it had a real disco feel to it. Real fast, up tempo dancing track. I enjoyed it. Great way to end the album.
Definitely. You know what? I have a lot to say about this record, so I'm gonna let you go first on this one.
Well, I definitely think it's a different type of album for her, and I enjoyed a lot of the songs on here. The production was good. She had some songs where it sounded soulful, had that 60s Motown feel to it, and she had the disco records. So I thought it was a good album. I'll give it 4 mics.
Okay. Yeah, you know what? I'm not gonna lie. As far as disco transitions go, this is not as bad as many people, even Aretha Franklin herself, made it out to be. Because she actually did not like this album, to be real with you.
Well, why did
And
she make it then?
because she was going through commercial drought, I think it was mostly the label that wanted her to do the disco album. But
So she was forced.
well, yes and no.
Okay.
Because I'm not gonna say forced. I just felt like they recommended her to do the sound, and she was mostly known to do like the traditional R&B and stuff like that too. But then I guess she even added some input, because when it came to like a lot of these other artists we talked about who wanted to transition, they'd like to hire like a lot of outside producers and whatnot too.
Right.
But with Aretha still writing and whatnot too, she still wanted to add like some of her traditional vintage sound with it. And I personally feel like, compared to the shit she dropped post 82, some of the shit, I would rather listen to this album.
Well,
And
I think for me, the last album the last album I heard was the '90s album she did with Lauryn Hill and shit, and I think Jermaine Dupri was a part of that. But the album that Luther did with Junk,
yeah,
that album was pretty good.
Yeah, I love that record. I said everything after that album.
Right, yeah, everything after, because that's when she was doing the shit with George Michael, and she did, driving on the freeway, and she became like really, really pop.
Yeah. I like the song she did with George Michael though.
That was good. That was a good collab. I don't know if like the Aretha fans. I don't hear Aretha fans like talk about that one though.
True. Yeah. But yeah, I actually pretty like this album.
Yeah.
I actually like him more now than when I did when I first heard it.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna say some crazy shit, but this might be one of her top 5 best vocal albums ever.
Okay.
And a lot of people have said that, she was definitely at her vocal peak when she did this record, which I can agree to, especially with runs on I Was Made for You, Only Star, even Honey, I Need Your Love. She definitely did a thing vocally on that one. Like, I definitely feel like maybe once you got to the Aretha album from 1980, again, classic record in my personal opinion, but there was some cracks in some vocals, some keywords, some cracks, but that album, we're going to talk about that sometime, maybe the springtime or whatnot too. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
But I'm gonna give this album. You know what? I might give it a 3 point. Actually, I'm gonna give it 4 mics. I'm gonna give it 4 mics.
Okay.
I'm gonna definitely be fair with this one, because it was really only like one song I could care less for, and the other song I'm just like could have been better.
Right.
But yeah.
So they dropped the Swarm soundtrack with Childish Gambino and some chick named Kirby. I don't know who she is.
Ooh, I'm definitely gotta listen to that tonight.
Kirby? Who the fuck is Kirby?
Well, I know the video game character.
Right? Was she named after him? Oh man, I don't even see they don't even have a track listing for this shit. Where's the track listing for it?
Oh wow.
Man, interesting.
I'm gonna stay on for maybe like another 10 minutes. I'm still ahead of schedule. Okay. Just like Mick Jagger didn't like the Rolling Stones, that's a review coming soon because I did not like that album either, Ronnie. That might be my least favorite album they've ever came out with. Just keeping it buck. And you're talking to someone that heard the Black and Blue album and Go Ted Suit.
Mm-hmm.
Q said, "What is your favorite Bobby Caldwell album?" The first one to me.
Yeah, I don't like Buster Poindexter.
Who the fuck is Buster Poindexter?
He was like I don't know what the fuck what the music he was doing. He was like a dude from like the 80s. He had like I think he used to be like a comedian too, like an artist comedian, and he had like his hair, he had like a real high type of haircut and shit.
So he was a fake ass Weird Al Yankovic.
He was like a fake Frank Sinatra type of dude.
Oh God,
One of the motherfuckers.
that's even worse. What's up, Kuji?
Cool G.
He said stay on for 30 minutes. Man, I gotta watch. I got shows to watch tonight. I got shit to do tonight, boy. Shit. I got Power. I got BMF. I got Swarm, nigga. Plus, I gotta rehearse, nigga. Shit. But yeah, I know next week. So far, I'm thinking it's Donna Summer's Bad Girls and Sister Sledge's first album. So far, and then Betty Davis album too. Shout out to Christian for that donation.
Yeah.
Oh baby, bring it all to me. Oh shit. I did not know they sampled that Shalimar song. I'm just like, wow.
I didn't know that.
Cause I was hearing that Friends album. I was like, this joint sounds so familiar. But then I was like, oh my God, it's a Black song. That Black song.
Their biggest hit.
One of the songs I actually like from them.
Right? Jesus Christ.
Not like, but like I can vibe to that once in the blue.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, man. I was gonna also tell everybody that after disco, we're gonna jump right into Shalimar's discography.
Nice.
Since I feel like that's the perfect transition from disco to like the post disco, what people like to call it. Spoiler alert, I do got some Shalimar albums for this collection video I might get.
Okay.
I'm not gonna show nobody except for people in the group. I feel like I've done pretty good.
Yeah.
I've done pretty good not showing shit.
Yeah.
I've been hyping y'all motherfuckers up.
I haven't showed a damn thing yet.
I'm audio game this week and I've just been so busy with shit.
It's all good.
I've been so busy.
Matter of fact, don't even order the game. Hit up the dude from Cali for them CDs.
Okay, bet.
Because he only selling them for $5 each. So
don't order the game?
Nah.
Okay.
I need one of. He got some out of print gems that I'm like, yo, I need one of those joints. So
yeah, I was trying to peep that shit, but I was looking at it like I got most of this shit.
He the homie though. Like I've been wanting to buy stuff from him for a minute though. I just been forgetting, and I don't see him post often. It's like he actually got some shit. Now I'm like, okay.
You know something that you want in particular?
Yeah. I'm a DM you.
Okay, bet. I'm gonna let him know right now, so he'll have an idea.
Cool.
Ronnie said, Aretha Franklin, "Ain't No Way," or "You Make Me Feel Like a Natural Woman." Probably "Natural Woman" for me.
Natural Woman. That's one of her signature hits. Definitely.
I love the instrumentation on that record, like the arrangement. especially when
Yeah.
them strings
For
sneak in
sure.
and whatnot.
She killed it.
Okay, he said, let me know which ones now are available. Okay, bet. All right. So let me know when you send that DM so I
He
can.
got some heat, yo. So most of them I have, but he had like some out of print ones. I was like, yo, I ain't seen this shit in years. Wow. And he got some trash too.
Yeah,
I look at it, so I'm like, yeah, P Diddy, no, I don't want that shit.
but some of that trash, I can understand why he's selling it for $5.
Yeah, what I wouldn't sell that shit for no more than $5.
Cause I see he got Lil Kim's Notorious K.I.M. album.
Yeah,
This nigga got the duets, the final chapters. Oh God,
see that shit I would not sell for more than $5. So
nigga, that's charity.
that should be free.
Oh, he got Biz Markie's All Samples Cleared. Okay.
Yeah, that's the he definitely legit with his stuff.
Yeah, let me cop something from him too. Shit.
He got I never seen Pablo on CD. He got Pablo on CD.
The Life of Pablo, Kanye.
Yeah, I never seen that on physical. I know that was like a streaming album.
Yeah, I might get some soundtrack. That Mo Money soundtrack, I definitely want to get.
Yeah, I love that.
All right. Yeah, let me know though. I got you. I got you, bro.
Yo,
Okay. Oh,
wow,
okay, 5 more minutes.
crazy.
Oh baby, bring it all to me. I don't need no fancy cars or diamond ring.
Howard Hewitt. Oh yeah, Howard Hewitt should have had a great solo career. I don't know what happened,
He has some dope albums though. What you mean?
but did he have a great solo career? That's what I'm saying. Like, did he have like? I don't feel like he was promoted enough as a solo artist.
Nah, I mean he didn't have the Jody Watley solo career.
Right. That's what I'm saying. Is like Jody had that classic solo album. You know what I'm saying?
And she won a Grammy for Best New Artist too.
Right. You know, she had joints that Howard Hewitt could still sing his ass off, but does he have like that classic album? Favorite songs on Stillmatic. Rewind, Got Yourself a Gun, Second Childhood. What else?
Destroy,
You're the Man. Huh?
Destroy and Rebuild.
Yeah, that was fire. You're the Man. Classic album.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to go with Second Childhood, Ether, Rewind, Destroy and Rebuild. The joint that he did with AZ, The Flyest, was pretty good.
Oh yeah, the Flyers. I forgot about that. Fire.
According to Just Blaze, Jay-Z's "He Don't Know" was originally supposed to be for Busta Rhymes and Prodigy. Hell, Busta had some trash in that Genesis album though. Sure.
He did an interview. I didn't watch it, but he was talking about like joints that was for other people.
Yeah.
That's crazy. Busta would have killed that joint. I could definitely get Busta on that.
Yeah. I don't know about Prodigy though. I feel like
Yeah.
that's a bit too commercial for Prodigy.
I don't know because Prodigy could kill. He didn't do like he didn't do too much of those like the loud joints like that.
Nah.
You know what I'm saying? That wasn't his lane. Like that was more Busta. Like the more aggressive shit was Busta. You know, Jay Beans. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Prodigy didn't really do joints like that.
When I was young, they read me fairy tales. Let me stop. That Gravedigger. I love that Gravediggers review we did recently.
Oh man, that was good.
That was kind of funny though. I still say Kelly's trying to sound like Mary J. Blige on that track.
I know. I was like, I don't hear it though.
When I was young, they read me fairy tales.
Oh, man. They could have got somebody else for that.
They could have got Miss Jones for that shit. I'm telling you, there was a time where there was like a lot of '90s R&B singers that was trying to have that Mary J. Blige tone singing.
Yeah, for sure.
Cause you know how Mary sometimes be sound like she Asian sometimes, like real love. I am talking like.
Oh man.
I'm going shit. Mary J. Blige be having me rolling sometimes. I love Mary J. Blige. Shit. By the way, I'm gonna start selling some of my trading cards.
You
Like,
selling trading cards?
Some of them, some of the duplicates I got.
Oh,
It's be like some of the Vanilla Ice ones.
right.
Some shit, cause I need some money. Let me stop.
Just yeah. I could see Bust on that joint for sure.
Yeah, I don't know about Prodigy though.
There was another one he mentioned. I was like, what? How the fuck dudes is passing on beats like that? There was some other joint he had mentioned in that interview.
Cause everybody wanted them Swiss beats and Timberland foreign beats and shit.
They had Timberland did a video with Justin, and he said in the video that all the beats on Justified was for Michael Jackson.
Yeah, I heard about that.
I didn't know that. I'm like, yo, well, Rock Your Body sound like a Michael Jackson joint.
Of course, because you know Justin Timberlake wants to be Michael Jackson so bad.
But I can't picture Michael over Crimea River though. You know what I'm saying? He would like a song like that. He had to throw in his own ad libs and shit. Cause I can't picture Michael over that beat. That's crazy.
Justin Timberlake wants to be Michael Jackson so bad. Once Pharrell said Michael Jackson had these beats, he was so quick to have them and shit.
Yeah, Pharrell said Michael passed up on those beats. I'm like, what? Michael passed up on. He wanted Super Thug. He wanted Oh No.
Because Michael had good taste.
From Nori. Yeah, but even with those beats, I can't hear Michael on Super Thug and Oh No. Like that's, you know what I'm saying? Like when you hear that, that's for Nori. I can hear that for Nori, even for the clips. I'm like, I can't hear Michael's voice on that. How would that sound?
Probably way better than just.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, Nori was like, Pharrell sent them like beats and he passed up on all that shit. He told Pharrell he wanted Super Thug and he wanted Oh No.
No, Pharrell, I want that Super Thug.
Nah, man. I can't hear him. I can't hear him on that shit. He would have made that shit sound whack. You know? That shit was tailor made for Nori. Like you see why like Pharrell made the hottest shit for Nori, Super Thug, Oh No, Grimy, Nothing remix. Like he should have did a whole album with Pharrell.
Boy can dream.
You know what I'm saying? I was saying that for years. I'm like, how come Nori ain't doing the album with Pharrell? Pharrell giving all the hot joints.
Okay. All right, y'all. I'm about to end this off right here. Yeah, I gotta get to my TV watching shit. Let me answer a few more people before I head out. Pharrell's made Mystical's career. I disagree. I
Mystical was
disagree.
big before he hooked up with him.
I disagree with that.
He gave him one of his signature hits, but he was already a huge star before him.
Exactly. Rodney said, "I agree. Try. I can't picture Michael Jackson on Crimea River."
I can't. He would have to do ad libbing. You know, like the type of ad libs he did on "Wanna Be Starting Something." He would have to ad lib that shit up.
Yeah.
I can't hear his voice on that.
Just like we don't see Clips doing "Excuse Me, Miss." Oh hell no,
Nah, fuck no.
hell no,
I don't even like that song from Jay.
for real.
Nah, that should have been left on the cutting room floor. Snoop Dogg, I think Snoop would have sounded better on that shit.
You know what's yeah,
Yeah.
Snoop.
I
Yeah,
think Snoop would have sounded good for that song.
I can see that joint. Pay the cost to be the boss.
Yeah,
Even Rhythm and Gangsta maybe.
yeah.
Ronnie said better vocalist Bobby Womack or James Brown. Gotta go with my nigga James.
James, man.
But Bobby is dope too.
All of a sudden, people in love with Bobby Womack. Jesus
Hey,
Christ.
something different. I'll take
Where y'all
Bobby.
been? This man he was here for years. Well, I don't see nobody. All of a sudden now he posting his shit up.
Because when it comes to Bobby Womack, it's either y'all know him or y'all just know him because he maybe see him Cook's wife.
Right.
But yeah, man, I'm gonna end this off right here. All right, announcement time. Like I said before, De La, you're gonna do our De La Soul's Anonymous Nobody Sunday. I'm off on Sunday, so I might do 2 videos that day too. I might do the Anonymous Nobody, and I'll probably do the Betty Davis review.
All right.
And shit like that too. Yeah, thank God I'm off that day because I was gonna be tired as hell doing that. What?
No, I was watching something.
If it's BMF, then I'm gonna just keep your mouth shut. If it's BMF. I'll figure out what Lamar's crazy ass done this time later on and shit.
Jesus
But
Christ. I hope they kill him, yo. He need to go.
they make it out this nigga to be like in this like
Yeah.
fucking
Like,
Canaan
what
and
the
shit.
fuck? This nigga walking around killing people and he have a shit bag attached to him and y'all act like he's indestructible. Just shoot the shit bag. That's all.
Yo, I was dead when he threw that nigga's TV last week. He's like, I'm trying to watch my goddamn show. What the fuck?
I'm like, how are they afraid of a dude with a shit bag? Like, are you fucking kidding me?
Like, fuck you and your fucking dog, Blackie. Like, this is Blackie. But anyway, yeah, let me take me a good shower and watch this shit. But yeah. So part 5 is gonna be sometime next week. I gotta talk to Ashley to find out when she gonna get her schedule.
All right.
So I will send you the schedule. The schedule next week. But I can already tell y'all next week is gonna be a very busy ass week. I have this performance. So I don't know if I'm gonna sleep next week. Plus, I got some DJ shit I gotta get told on too, because my goal is to really do the Native Tongues DJ mix. Then I'm gonna do like a 420 DJ mix. Then somehow, some way, next month I want to do the Organized Noise Battle of the Bangers. I know it's been long overdue.
Oh yes, I got to start my list. I had my list and then I deleted it. So
yeah, whenever you send me your list, just let me know, cause and send it to my Instagram too.
It's been a minute since we did that. What's the last one we did? What was that? That was the Pete Rock one, or Alchemist? I forgot which one was the last one we did.
I think it was Alchemist. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. So you just want that album, or you have more?
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. There was another one. There's another one I'm gonna send you.
Okay. Cool.
But yeah, I had like 4 songs. I started, then I totally scrapped it. So I got to start over that list.
Okay, no problem. Take your time. I'll be up.
Okay.
Yeah. But just letting you guys know, this album we just talked about Aretha Franklin's A Diva. In case you guys are just tuning in, this album is long out of print. As a matter of fact, the Atlantic Records catalog from Minus Sparkle from 1974 to 1979, you won't be able to find those on streaming. CD issues are very rare, but this is actually the only Aretha album that she never actually released on CD, believe it or not.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
So it's just on vinyl.
It's just on vinyl.
Okay.
Yeah, because I tell you, she didn't really care for this album.
Yeah.
Well, she didn't really care too much for the later Atlantic Records catalog, but with this album in particular, she just like, yeah, forget about this one. Matter of fact, not a lot of people even know that she came out with a disco album. But
Yeah, I didn't know about that one, but it's good though. I like it.
yeah, well, I was actually surprised you liked that one, honestly.
Yeah, I like it. I probably like it because it's disco and it's Aretha.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying? But it had some good production on it.
because like the general fan base, they say, oh, they didn't like this album, but vocally, this is like one of her best albums. You know what I'm saying? Like the same way I feel about this album is the same way I feel about Mariah Carey's Glitter album.
Oh wow.
Yeah,
You really love the Glitter album.
I love the Glitter album. I try to watch some of the movie. I was like, yo, what is
Lord.
this?
No.
Because I'm really debating on if I want to do the album review, if I want to like mention the movie. I'm debating on that.
Yo, that movie is bad. Dude.
It was hard. It was hard.
That's one of those films where like the soundtrack is better than the film.
Exactly, but
we had a lot of that in the 90s.
Yeah. Because when we talk about Mariah Carey, there's going to be a lot of double reviews, especially them early Mariah reviews. I think Emotions and Music Box is definitely going to be a double review.
Right.
But that's going to be far down the line. Maybe after Shalimar, we might get into Mariah Carey. But yeah, Aretha Franklin's La Diva. Thank you so much for watching. Stay tuned this Sunday. Appreciate this try as usual. And I will text you everything about tonight when it comes to this BMF power shit. Because and we also got to talk about BMF, the season BMF, 2. We got to do BMF next week too. So yeah, this shit, man. This week gonna be fucking crazy. Thank God I'm not working on night audit, but I'm gonna try not to schedule nothing on Friday Saturday the 25th for your birthday.
It's Friday.
Oh, Friday, excuse me.
Yeah, next week.
Okay. Marcus said go through the Isley Brothers catalog. Well, I think I only did like 2 Isley Brothers reviews.
Yeah.
So
they have a lot of albums.
Yeah. Some of them earlier ones, I'm just like, these are all trash. Like some of them early Motown ones, I'm just like,
yeah.
But they didn't really find that sound yet until maybe like the late 60s, early 70s. But shit, yeah. If y'all want some of this shit, y'all gotta be donating, man. Yeah. Y'all gotta be donating.
We ain't doing shit for free.
Exactly.
We still in the pandemic.
Allegedly.
It's supposed to be over in May.
Like the only ones I take free shits from is like within the crew. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like you, Ashley, BJ, Mike. Speaking of BJ, I gotta hit his ass up.
Yeah, he been MIA. Well, BJ, where you at, yo?
I know he's a Shalimar fan, though. I know he's a Shalimar fan.
It'd be a shame if you missed it.
Because and even with Shalimar too, their first 2 albums are kind of like disco.
Right.
So we still gonna be
in
the disco kind of lane though when we talk about them, which I just can't wait to do that shit. You know what I'm saying? But I'm not gonna. But I'm also debating too if I want to talk about the last Shalimar album with Howard Hewitt with Mickey Free when they went fully new wave. But I don't know about that. Y'all gotta let me know if y'all want to do that.
I prefer Shalimar. I prefer Shalimar with Jody Watley.
Yeah, same. You know, Jody, Jeff, and Howard. That's the classic right there.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'll talk to y'all later. Appreciate this try as usual. Hope y'all have a good night. Peace.
All right. Peace.